Hansons. Today we're diving into one of our favorite family traditions, our trips to the beach. It's always an adventure full of sand, snacks, sunscreen, and a whole lot of chaos. So grab a towel and maybe a juice box and settle in. Packing for a big family beach day feels like prepping for a camping trip, a grocery haul, and a triathlon all at once. Somehow, even when we pack 15 towels, they vanish. Or someone brings a bath towel instead of a beach towel every single time. There's the actual food, and then there are the snacks that keep the peace. The ratio of chips to sandwiches, let's just say chips win, for sure. No trip starts without someone yelling, "Where's my other flip-flop?" That is an everyday thing. It takes strategy to pack our vehicle with big coolers in the back, beach toys on top, and the "don't squish my chips" warning from every row. The ride to the beach is always loud in the best way. Singing, laughing, and someone always asking, "Are we there yet?" 10 minutes into the drive, I hear, "I have to pee." Of course you do, sweetheart. Sometimes Dad says, "Let's take the scenic route." But we all know that means he missed his turn. The moment we see the water, everyone cheers. The vehicle goes from chaos to joy in 1 second flat. There's a science to finding the perfect beach spot. Shade, view, and not too close to the splash. Blankets, chairs, umbrellas, snacks, everyone gets a job. Or at least that's the theory. The magical moment when the kids toss their shoes and sprint full speed into the water, squealing the whole way. The chairs are unfolded, the drinks are opened, and we take a second to appreciate that calm before the first "I'm hungry." There's always one kid who starts water fights and one who cries because their face got wet. Unicorns, sharks, donuts. Our family could supply a floaty rental stand. Why does everything taste like sand at the beach? No one knows, but we eat it anyway. We've got future architects in the family. Bridges, towers, until someone steps on it when they're building the sandcastle to make a sand kingdom. Every beach trip features at least one dramatic sibling argument over a shovel, a float, or who gets the last juice box. We call that the sibling showdown. Skipping rocks and skipping naps. Some kids try to skip rocks. Others skip nap time. Neither goes very well. Watching our grandkids take their first brave steps into the water is magic. Dad's lifeguard lookout duty? Well, he may not have a whistle, but Dad's got a hawk eye on the water, like a true beach commander. My beach bag of wonders: Band-Aids, sunblock, snacks, wipies, toys, books. My beach bag is bottomless because when you have all these kids, you need to have a lot of stuff. Trying to get a cute photo, cue the wind, the squinting, and the one kid who always does bunny ears. It's a never ending battle. Those big sibling moments when they carry a little one back to the towel, help them float, or hold their hand. Pure heart melt. My kids are always good about that. They always help the little ones. They try and teach them how to swim. Our youngest Annalyn learned how to swim because her older brother helped teach her. We call it a buffet on the sand. From peanut butter sandwiches to watermelon slices, beach lunches are their own brand of delicious. The great juice pouch shortage. Who drank all the apple juice? We may never know. Seagulls. Dramatic, loud, and bold enough to steal a sandwich if you blink because they're like scrounging for food. It's almost like they know that our food is yummy. After eating, we stretch out on towels, listen to the waves, and pretend the kids aren't stepping on our legs with their dirty, sandy feet. No child wants sunscreen. So every child fights with us to get it put on. And we have to obviously do it multiple times because, most of them only last an hour in the water. Every child needs it. The cue, squirming and whining. They search with so much hope, hunting for shells. Look, found a sparkly rock. And we treasure every one of them. We take home more rocks and shells than I think anybody ever has. I mean, buckets. If the kids can get it into the vehicle without us knowing, we'll have buckets full of them. Nature's playground. If we go to the ocean and catch crabs, sometimes we catch crawdads in our beach. Weird seaweed. It's like a science class with splashes. Beach games with siblings, or if our cousins go, it's frisbee, water tag, sand soccer, Marco Polo, all chaos, but all so much fun. Between the wind, salt, sun, our beach hair becomes a wild thing, especially mine, because I got natural curls. My daughter Morgan, her hair turns into a big fluff because she's got natural curls, and the weather, the humidity loves us because of that. There's always a moment to pull one child aside, walk by the water, and just talk, heart to heart. Somehow, something always disappears. We always are losing stuff. Bucket, goggle, shoe. It's part of the game. Late afternoon, the sun shifts, and so do we. Towels turn into blankets for resting. By now, everyone is a little pruny and a lot slower, but still begging for one more time in the water. The golden light over the lake is breathtaking, and we all pause to soak it in. Late in the day, we team up and we do sand sculptures, castles, creatures, initials in the sand, you name it. We do that. These are the things we do to make our memories. A lot of times our kids say, "Can we stay forever?" At least one kid always asks. And honestly, we all wish we could. Packing up. The sand sticks forever. No matter how many towels No matter how many times the kids go to the water and wash their feet off and obviously run back to their shoes to put their shoes on, because you're trying to keep the sand off your feet, the sand still goes over your shoes unless you're putting on tennis shoes. But even then, sand is still hard to get out. My younger kids come home probably with 10 pounds of sand in their hair. It's not fun trying to get out. And honestly, it takes more than probably 5 baths to get all the sand out of their hair. And we probably still have some sand in there. So it's definitely not easy. As crazy as it gets, packing a vehicle full of kids, hauling beach gear like we're moving across the country, and chasing toddlers who somehow manage to cover themselves in wet sand in under 1 minute, these trips are the ones we'll remember forever. They're the snapshots that live in our hearts. The laughter, the water fights, and sandy sandwiches. They're all part of the story we're writing together, one beach day at a time. And I wouldn't change it for anything. Nothing. Because those memories, we might not remember everything we did at the beach, but the most important memories that we do remember are the ones that we'll never forget. And I want all of my kids to create those memories. And I want them to carry on with how we did it to their own family, because that's important. Because your kids will always look back and say, you know what? I remember my parents doing that, or I remember my grandparents doing that. And that's supposed to be how it is. Thanks for spending time with me as I shared some of our favorite moments from our beach adventures. Whether you've got one kid or 13, whether your beach is a lake, a backyard kiddie pool, or just a blanket on the grass, what matters is being together, unplugged, and present. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to follow us on our Facebook page. Go over to our YouTube and subscribe. You can also leave me a review wherever you're listening. And if you have your own beach traditions or funny family memories, I'd love to hear about them. You can send me a message on our We Are the Hansons Facebook page. You can also send me an email on our We Are the Hansons show@gmail.com. Until next time, I'm Maya, and from our big, beautiful, chaotic family to yours, go make some memories. Splash big, laugh loud, and don't forget the sunscreen. We'll see you soon on We Are the Hansons.